The first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So here's the Phillies DH, Greg Allen. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Behind 0-2 now. Real Muto stands at second with two gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Looped out toward third, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots. He's going to continue to get shelled. Our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Scott Barlow enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Barlow is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Merrifield going back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Greg Allen, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Here comes Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Herrera leads off first with 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits. So stepping in, Maikel Franco. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone just 2 for 15. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Striding into the box, Nicky Lopez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side, Segura has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 the count now. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. The 0-1 on its way. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And that misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Royals leave 1. They're down 7. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gregorius couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The batter, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Merrifield makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Stepping up now, Nicky Lopez. He got on top of one. It was a ground-out victim last time. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. To first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And this is low, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
High and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Alex Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And In steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
Kingery.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Kingery, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now Bryce Harper. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all this hard work got undone.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Merrifield waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-2. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready now, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jake Newberry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his left, Lopez, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. The 2-0 lined hard toward right center. Merrifield is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now if the side is retired. KC down in order. They're down. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 98.
First pitch on its way.
Rosenthal.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Now batting, Nicky Lopez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hard hit ball to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Royals go down 1-2. Kevin McCarthy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gordon going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
The first base, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now, Hunter Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jesse Hahn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.